number two, if you happen to not know that there is something called B.Arch, and you didn't know that there was an architectural program that was accredited, blah blah blah, and you somehow end up enrolling into something called Bachelor's of Science in Architecture, in my opinion, that is a useless program for the intents and purposes of becoming a licensed architect of your ultimate goal. If your ultimate goal is to become a licensed architect, getting a Bachelor's of Science in Architecture is useless. Absolutely. Okay? Now I'll put a parenthesis on that. But those programs typically come with a +1 or +2 B.Arch. And today being March 31st, it makes sense to say March, but it's actually Masters of Architecture, B.Arch. Now, the Bachelor's of Science in Architecture, it's not accredited, therefore you're not allowed to sit for your exams. But if you enroll into the +1 track or +2 track, you end up with a Masters of Architecture, which is appealing to people if and when they want to pursue academia as a career path. Why am I going to say that? Why am I saying that? I'm glad you asked, Chris. Because if you want to teach at a school, at a college, you have to hold a Master's of Architecture. You cannot be a professor of architecture unless you, as a minimum requirement, hold a Master's of Architecture. But if the ultimate goal is to simply become a licensed architect and be able to practice architecture, their mark is a waste of time and money, because you could have just gotten the Bachelor's of Architecture, go take your exams, and go conquer the world.